All right, let's get started. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's a nice day outside in Chicago. Um, Welcome you all to Trading for a Good Living webinar. This we are going to go over future trading skill, which could be a source of lifetime income, steady income. So this presentation is going to be about 60 to 90 minutes. Uh, we'll first go through certain aspects of trading. We will talk about our company, we'll talk about our product, what we do. We'll talk about market conditions. We'll talk about Sliver Bullet Trading System, which is our core product. And we'll give you a demo of the software, which is part of Sliver Bullet Trading System. And then we'll make an offer. We'll show you our offer, and we'll answer any questions that you may have. So sit tight, grab a beverage of your choice, and ready to learn something today that could change your life. Before I get started, I want to run a quick poll. Want to see some responses. So you should see a poll on your screen. So if you could respond to the poll, just for me to understand where my audience stands. Okay. I'll wait for some more responses. A few people still need to respond. All right, we'll get started. So looks like there are a few people who are new. There are mostly most of the people have some idea of trading, and they want to learn more. So that's good. So I'll definitely share something that you haven't known before, and that would potentially, be improve your trading skill tremendously. So let's get started. Now, as I mentioned, we are Sliver Trades. We are the developer of Sliver Bullet Trading System, and we believe it could be a path to your financial freedom, and we'll show you how. I am Rao K, based in Aurora, Illinois. I am the director and chief architect of Sliver Bullet Trading System. And it is my contact details. My background is in technology. My background is in finance, both by education and profession. We launched Sliver Trades last November after 3.5 years of development of Sliver Bullet Trading System. So a lot of R&D and effort went into it, and we brought it to market last November. Before I go ahead, some disclosures here, statutory disclaimers, that future results are cannot be guaranteed based on past performance. So there are many factors in investment. Everybody has choice. Everybody's risk appetites are different. So so results are not guaranteed. It varies from individual to individual. So there will be three parts. The first part is the longest, and this is the education time. So let's start to learn something about trading. So what's the goal here? The goal here is to achieve freedom. Every individual has a quest for freedom. Every life has a quest for freedom. And in this presentation, we are going to talk specifically about financial freedom. We are not going to talk about any other type of freedom. There are other types like emotional freedom or psychological freedom. We are focusing on financial freedom only. And that's exemplified by the picture on the left here, where a man is on a beach on his laptop, possibly trading. It means that he's not tied to his chair, not tied to a location. He's somewhere, perhaps a vacationing, and it's daytime. Perhaps it's market open time for whichever time zone that person is in, and he's trading, and he seems relaxed. So, so looks like he has very few constraints as far as his finances are concerned. So that's the quest we are addressing in this presentation, because every individual desires, we believe every individual desires decision making without financial constraints. They want to have freedom to travel, own a home, and pursue passions. And we are going to discuss the role of trading in achieving that financial freedom. So before we get ahead, let's explore the possibilities, what it means to learn to trade. Learning to trade requires time and financial investment, because trading is complex and requires skills. Like learning any new skill, it requires time and investment. And there are no guarantees in trading. Reason being, every results vary from individual to individual. There are so many factors. Some are good at baseball, some are not so good at baseball. So same with trading. Some are very good at trading, some are not. Our goal is to make trading easy, understandable, accessible to as many people as possible, so that more number of people acquire this skill and earn a living from it. I would say it's a life skill. Trading should be taught in schools, but that's not the case. But here we are making an attempt to teach people this life skill and help them earn steady income. And trading involves some common mistakes. People make common. There are standard mistakes that everybody makes, especially in the beginning, especially those who do not understand the dynamics of the market, and that's we are going to cover in the upcoming slides. First, how to avoid the costly mistakes in trading. We can avoid by focusing only on high probability trading strategies, especially in the beginning, and not even later. We should focus on high probability strategies only. And we should automate the trading process as much as possible. Automating helps improves accuracy and precision, and that keeps you on the right side of trade management most of the time. So high probability strategies coupled with automation improves your trading. Then trading with other people's money. If you put your own money, you get emotional with the outcome, about the outcome. If it makes a loss, you want to hold on to it, hoping that it'll become a profitable trade eventually. If you're making profit, you are in a hurry to book your profit. So both ways, it's not good, and that's because it's your own money is involved. So if you trade with other people's money, there are less emotion attached to the trade outcome, and you are more systematic and process oriented when you are trading. So your trading is emotion free that way. So so that's very important to avoid trading mistakes. And then you should trade during the right market hours. So we'll talk about it. The right market hours is when there are more number of participants. There is when there is a liquidity, when there is a price movement, all that. So we talk about that later about right market hours. So those are the tips to avoid costly trading mistakes. Now, For trading, we focus on futures. There are many instruments, financial instruments to trade. People trade stocks. That's the highest volume. People trade options on stocks. People trade futures. People trade forex. Um, People trade notes. There are many flavors, many instruments that you can trade. But we focus on futures trading. The skill we teach can be applied to any market, any instrument, but the system that we have developed, the software that we have developed, works on futures the best. Other instruments also can be traded using our software, but that's not what we are trying to take you. When you get there, you can, of course, use it for other instruments as well. So keeping our focus on futures. Why our focus is on futures? Because futures have customizable contracts. So futures don't go by shares like stocks. They go by they are counted as contracts. The number of contracts you trade in the market, that's how you get into the market or come out of the market. It's because these contracts are are based on the price as on a future date. That's why they are called futures. They are highly liquid. A lot of participants are there. And it's going up. Lot of people are getting into futures because it requires low barrier to entry. It requires very small investment and very easy to get into the market. It does not require huge amount of capital, unlike stocks. So a lot of participants are there. There is a lot of liquidity in the market, futures market, and you can leverage and control large positions using futures. Futures, as I mentioned, go by contracts. So each contract could be 100 shares of S&P or 1,000 shares of a certain instrument. So each contract can give you exposure to a very large size of a market pie. So which means that you can profit very fast with very small investment. It also means that you can incur a huge loss if you are not careful. So that's why automation. And futures are diversified across markets and asset classes. So these are not really some exotic instrument. The futures are on S&P 500, NASDAQ, Dow 30. Futures are on gold, oil, notes as well. So it's diversified, and it involves all asset classes. Here is some example of futures. So there are two flavors, minis and micros. Minis are ES, NQ, RTY, YM, CL, GC. And ES is futures contract for S&P 500, NQ for NASDAQ 100, RTY for Russell 2000, YM for Dow 30, CL for oil, GC for gold. And these futures have equivalent micros as well, which are basically 1/10 the size of minis. So the equivalent micro symbols are MES, MNQ, M2K, MYM, MCL, MGC. So these are the instruments. Will not go into deep into what makes these instruments what they are. For this presentation, it's enough to understand that these are tradable instruments. Okay, all this is good. How do you get started? So if you haven't traded futures in the past, trading futures is very easy. You open a futures trading account. You install Sliver Bullet trading system, which automates your trading. And then you practice strategies mentioned in Sliver Trades Academy. So we also provide you with a portal, which is Sliver Trades Academy, where you will learn all the strategies. We also teach these strategies in a classroom setting online. And you test those on a simulated account and be ready to trade futures in real market. Here is a 6-step path to trading success using Silverbullet trading system. Step number 1, you install Silverbullet software on the recommended trading platform, as I mentioned in the previous slide. Silverbullet Pro software runs on NinjaTrader platform, and that's our recommended futures trading platform. And you practice our automated strategies, which come with the software, which are part of the software, on a simulated account first. That's step number 2. Once you have familiarized yourself with the platform, our software, understood the strategies, we'll help you sign up for a funded trading account. You get a funded trading account by paying a very small monthly subscription. The subscription could be anywhere from $15 to $50, depending on the type of trading account. And we'll help you choose the right one. The ones we use are less than $30. So to begin with, that's good enough. And you trade in those accounts because the fund provider wants to know that you know what you are doing. You can be a profitable trader. So they want to see you trade in an evaluation account. So step number 4 is to pass that evaluation using our automated trading software. Our software helps you pass the evaluation easily, makes it easy for you to pass. And how you pass is you achieve certain amount of profit in those accounts without hitting the stop loss. So say you had to achieve $1,500 of profit without hitting $15 of drawdown in the account, and you can take as many days as you want. Every day you can make a profit of $50 or $100 or $400. So you can pass the evaluation in 1 day, 5 days, 1 month, 5 weeks to 8 weeks, depending on your pace and your time availability. So once you pass the evaluation, you get the opportunity to convert that evaluation account into a paid trading account. So what it means is you have passed the evaluation, you have demonstrated your capability to the trading fund provider. Now you are ready to sign up for a performance or paid trading account. You have to upgrade the account by paying a nominal fee. Usually it costs about $150 to upgrade to a paid trading account. And in that account, you trade the same way as you were trading in the evaluation account, and you build a loss buffer. You have to build a loss buffer so that once you have built a loss buffer, it's your money to lose now, and any profit above that will be your money. So you keep trading. You may say you make a loss buffer of $1,000, and anything above that you make is your profit. And anything if you incur a loss, it takes money from your loss buffer, and it keeps you giving you profit day after day. It's like a real estate investment. You acquire a rental property, you put money down, you take a loan from some company, and then you collect rentals from your real estate investment. So it works the same way. From your profit, you pay 10% to the trading fund provider because they have taken all the risk. They have the motivation in yours, in making money, and they help you make the money. And they let you keep 90% of the profits. They take only 10%. And once you have built a performance trading account, you now build a portfolio of funded accounts. So one trading account shouldn't be enough. Now you should acquire one more evaluation account. You rinse and repeat step number 3, 4, and 5. And over a period, say over a period of 6 to 8 months, you build a portfolio of 3 to 5 accounts. In a year, you can build a portfolio of, say, 8 accounts and keep building. Some companies have limits. You can build a portfolio of 20 accounts. And you can trade them in parallel across those accounts and generate profits from all those accounts. So this is the 6-step path to trading success. Once you build a portfolio, like the magic happens. Once you have 2 to 3 paid trading accounts, magic happens, because you are multiplying your trading profit. Even if you make small profit, it multiplies because you have now multiple funded accounts. So this is the whole theory behind this system. Now, specifically about Silver Bullet software, the software, how it helps you? It helps you take trades automatically in all types of markets. So it could take trades in trending market, reversing market, sideways market, all types of markets it can trade. It can take trades in scale-in mode or scale. Means automatically it helps you scale in or scale out, meaning you can scale into a position or while you are in a trade, you can add to an existing position, or if you are getting a better price, you can average and take add to your positions for bigger profits. So it helps you both ways. It takes you more profit. It helps you manage your trades if you are kind of getting better bargain, or even when you are making loss, it helps you come out of the loss profitably. That's the feature scale in or scale out. And it helps you see real-time performance on the screen, meaning on the chart itself, it will show you the performance of your past trades, current trade, so that you don't have to switch between monitors. Just with one laptop you can trade. So that's ultimate mobility. We advise that you use 2 monitors, connect one additional monitor to your desktop or laptop. But even if you have just one laptop and one screen to watch, you can watch the performance of your trades on the chart. So that feature is there as well in the software. And we provide assistance in with getting funded accounts. So we help you trade with other people's money, and we talk about it further when you join the program. Of course, we provide training, group training, and live demos, so that you can become proficient in this important trading skill. So here I want to take a quick break and get some water for myself. So just hold on. Just grab some water and come back in 30 seconds. Sorry about that. Just had a rough throat, so I needed some beverage. All right. So let me talk about market conditions. So here am I sharing the screen? Please confirm if you can. Yeah, okay. I think it's still working fine. So hope you are still able to see my screen. So let me talk about market conditions. There are three types of markets. One is uptrending market, one is downtrending, and one is sideways. There are only three types of markets. So stock moves only in three directions: up, down, or sideways. Now, if it is uptrending, it could be trending in the following fashion. It could be going up this way. It could be going up, making swings this way. Similarly, it could go down in a very narrow range. It could go down, making swings. It could remain sideways for some time, making swings. Or it could remain sideways in a very, very narrow range this way. So there are total 6 market conditions. 4, 5, and 6. So there are 6 of them. And once you recognize, and it's very easy to recognize them, you see them, you know which of these 6 markets you are in currently. Our software, Sliver Bullet software, can trade in all these market conditions. But we teach our traders not to trade in market number 4, market condition number 4. This is a no-no, especially in the beginning. Even if you have experience, you know, you have to be very, very careful trading this market. The reason being, when the market is sideways in a narrow range, what will it do next? It has to move in one direction. It has to break out. So when it breaks out, you know, it will either go up or down. Say it breaks out to the upside. And in our experience, all breakouts fail. When a breakout happens, they fail first. No, almost all, 99% we have seen that's the case. And they fail. And in those conditions, what happens when they fail? When it starts to go up, the newbie trader will take a long position here and put a stop here. And what happens? Breakouts fail and market reverses. It reverses immediately, and the trader takes a loss here because it hits the stop. So now the trader thinks that, okay, market has is going to go down. They take a short trade here, they short it, and they put a stop here, and then market reverses again, and it starts to go up, and it keeps going up. And the trader has taken stops on both the sides and incurred a huge loss. You know, if they haven't sized the trade position properly, and they are like done for the day. If they have they have a daily stop drawdown target, they cannot trade anymore. And whereas this was the most profitable trade, third one. So sometimes there are more number of back and forth swings when the market tries to come out of a narrow range. So good thing is to stop trading this kind of market. You know, recognize it and trade, not to trade until a trend is confirmed. And in the next slide, we will show you how to recognize different market conditions and understand whether those are tradable or not. So here in the next slide, I will summarize this. So this slide summarizes what I talked about in the previous slide, and it shows that you should try and avoid market condition number 4. Now, here is one example. Here is one example of what I was talking about. So here you see the market was in a very narrow range here. It spent some time and then it broke out to the upside. It went up till here and then immediately reversed, violently reversed. And anybody sees it, thinks that, okay, now market is going to go down. But what happened? It started to climb back up. It went up all the way here and then continued to go. So this examples we see again and again, again and again. So it's good to avoid this market condition whenever we can. Now, is that knowledge enough? That's just the market conditions. Now here something very profound I'm going to share with you. Understanding markets DNA. So this picture is what we call as markets DNA. And what's a DNA? DNA is the smallest building block of life, whether it's human life, animal life, or plant life. So in our observation, market has life of its own. It is a living, breathing mechanism. So let's understand the DNA. If you remember the biology class, the DNA, we see a DNA shape like this. It's a double helix, smallest building block of life, right? So in observation, what we have, or when we try to develop our system, we try to understand the smallest building block of price movement or the market. So what we understood was price moves in this fashion. Price goes up, pulls back, moves forward. Or price goes down, pulls back, and goes down. So this happens again and again, and its movement is not this sharp. Usually it goes up, pulls back, comes down, goes up, and then it's more of a curve this way. So what we decided is that this can be considered as a DNA of the market or the price movement. And if we join the multiple DNA pieces of price movement, we get price movement like this. Or we get on the downside, it will be like this. Now, so if we understood that, okay, that if we join multiple strings of markets DNA, we get this a beautiful chain of events. But we have to put it in a context. This we have to put in a context. So what gives the market a context? To get the context for market, we use two moving averages, 21 moving average and 233 moving average. So those who are new, these moving averages are nothing but price average over last 233 bars. And this is the price average of last 21 bars. So we use these two moving averages. And the reason is 21 and 233 are Fibonacci numbers, also called Fib numbers. Fibonacci was a mathematician of medieval times, and he observed nature and saw that nature repeats a pattern again and again. The seashells, the flower petals, all are based on Fibonacci numbers. There is a series, if you are not aware, you can Google it to understand what Fibonacci number is. And it's a series of numbers, and 21 and 233 are numbers from that series. And we have seen that stock market mimics life, and if we use Fibonacci numbers on stock market, a lot of times it holds true. Of course, like in flowers or seashells, there are defects, so there are some defects in stock markets as well. But most of the time, market follows this pattern of Fibonacci numbers. So that's why we have chosen to use 21 and 233. And these two moving averages give us the context, context to look at the price movements. So we apply these two Fibonacci numbers and put on the chart and see what the price is doing. So we observe that price is moving in this direction, upside in a narrow range, or it could be moving back and forth and coming down. Similarly, it could be moving down in a narrow range, or it could be moving up, making swings, right? Or it could be sideways, making swings, or when it's close to 233, or it could be in a narrow range. So this provides us the context, to see what the price is going to do next. But how do we know when the price is going to do what it's going to do next? Meaning here you see the gaps, what it will do when we know that market is going to make a turn. Here market has turned. How long we are going to wait when it's going to make a turn? If we understand that, then we'll be able to foresee what's the price movement going to do. We'll have the crystal ball in our hands. And to understand that, we have to understand our life again. Say we are going in a highway. If you're going in a highway, we cannot endlessly drive. If you're going on a long road trip, you need brake areas. So how the brake areas are created? They are, you take an exit. Somewhere you take an exit, and there is a sign that it's a brake area coming in 10 miles, 20 miles, or 2 miles. And then you see that cars are slowing down here. You see the sign, you see an exit here. You take an exit. There are some cars parked, some trucks parked here. You stop here, do your business, and then move back on the highway. So exactly same thing happens. Only difference is in the stock market, there will not be signs that, okay, your break area is here or the market is about to turn now. You have to observe the price movement. How if there is no sign here, how will you know there is a break area? You will know that cars have slowed down a little. You see there is a road here, that's a bypass road outside this, taking an exit from the highway. You could see some trucks and cars parked. Using that visual clue, you will understand that there is a break area. You can perhaps stop there. Same way, you have to observe, get the visual clues here. So when the price has moved in a particular direction, okay, it starts to become volatile and starts to trade sideways like this. If it has gone down in a particular direction, it starts to become volatile and starts to move back and forth before it resumes its journey. And this is your visual clue to know that, okay, market is going to go down from here, or go up from here. So using that visual clue, you can understand that it's time for you to make a decision for your trading direction. Another example I want to give you is, on a highway, there is a crossroad, and there are clover here, right? So this is a clover. So what happens in this intersection? People travel in a highway and then want to make a turn. And on those turns, you see a gas station, you see motels, you see restaurants. All these are here. And what is the reason they are there? Because in this intersection, exchange happens. There is a heavy exchange of goods for services. So whatever is the reason people are traveling, they need to stop for refueling, they need to stop for food, they need to stop for rest. And people know that they open their gas station or restaurants or motels in those intersections, and the exchange happens, the money changes hands. The same thing happens at these the turning points in the trading market as well. There is an exchange, heavy exchange of buyers or sellers. Buyers are booking profits here, they're booking profits, or sellers are making their positions for the next move of the market. So heavy exchange happens. There's some volume gets traded here. The heavy volume takes place here, and then market resumes its journey. So once you understand that there is an exchange point, you can decide on your next move. So these are the profound observations from the market, and that's what we teach in our trading academy, as to how to recognize what to do next, what strategy to apply in these situations, and how to make profit. And once you understand that, once you practice them in the simulated account, you are good to go. You have acquired a life skill. It will hold good today. It holds good. It will hold good tomorrow. From 1 year from now, 10 years from now, 100 years from now. This is what market does. Moves away from 233 SMA, comes back to 233 SMA. Moves away from 233 SMA, comes back to 233 SMA. It can move away from 21 SMA, will come back to 21 SMA. So the whole trading game is about that. So once you have mastered this, once you have developed the observation as a skill of observation, you are good to go. You have ATM machine in your hands. So if you have any questions, feel free to type in your questions in the question box, and I will take them eventually. So once we have understood this DNA of the market, next thing, this is again the summary of what I have shown before. You can take a screenshot, save it, and use it for future reference. If you decide to join our program, it will be part of the academy anyway, and you will learn much more than this. This is just a sample of what we have. I'm showing in this webinar, because in 1 hour webinar we cannot teach everything, but I wanted to leave you with something valuable that you haven't learned or understood before. Now this is an example of what I have talked about using a real-time chart. So there, this is 233 SMA, and these moving averages could be flat, it could be slanted in either direction. So don't get confused by saying, hey, this is not horizontal. It could be in any direction. It's just you have to understand the relative position, because it's a DNA. DNA could have any direction. So now market has gone up here, right? Now it wants to make a turn, and it's swinging here. So this is the time it's swinging, and it will do that until it meets 233 SMA. It came here and started to go back and forth in a small, narrow range here. So green line is 21 SMA, and this one is 233 SMA. So you are seeing the the movement of the price relative to two moving averages, and you'll be able to decide which trade to take when. Now, next is the demo of the software. So let me show you the demo here. So this is a NinjaTrader platform, and this is the NQ, NASDAQ 100, and if we are trading 30-second chart, each bar is the price movement over last 30 seconds. And this is, I'm going to trade using yesterday's data. I always trade and demonstrate using previous day's data. So, so yesterday was Friday. Let me set the timer here. So the market opens at 8:30 a.m. Chicago time every day. Futures market, in fact, trades 23 hours a day and 4.5 days a week. So, but the actual stock market opens at 8:30, and that's when the most volume is. So 8:30 a.m. To 10 a.m. is the best time to trade. That's when we trade. And there are other hours also, like people are working in the daytime, they cannot trade. In the evening, they want to trade. And we talk about how to choose the time that fits for them and how to trade in those hours in our academy. So here, market is about to open. It's 90 seconds to go. And we will, I'm using the playback data, yesterday's data I'm using to show you the trades. And here, I'm going to load the software. Here, Sliver Bullet Pro is the software, and there are different parameters that you can set in the software. These are ATMs. ATMs stand for Automated Trade Management Settings. So there are 3 settings that come with the software, which allows you to take defined targets for each trade, set defined targets for each trade, and define stop loss for each trade. And we set a default max loss parameter for each day, $1,300 max loss, and profit target is $650 for each day, each session actually, each session. And once you reach this profit target or max loss, the trading software stops. So, that way it's a good time to take a break or decide what to do next. So there are other things also which I will not cover now. I will enable the software, and you will see. So this is a very clean user interface for the software. There's just top bar, colorful bar that you use for controlling the trades. These are ATM buttons, and these are automated long or short trading buttons. And here you have manual buttons as well. You can trade manually as well, or sell, buy or sell. And there is aggressive mode. So default is defensive mode. We have aggressive mode also, and there is a scale-in mode. And the buttons in pink are different strategies. There are 4 different strategies, and one is default. If you don't select any strategy but use any of these buttons, long, short, or buy, sell, there is a default strategy as well. And most important, we ask our traders to focus on is stop. When they think that the trade is a wrong trade for any reason, because of their manual decision or automated, or when they feel it's not right, just press the stop button. Learn to trade, take losses, because once you learn to take losses, market's job is to give you profit anyway. Your job is to take losses. The rest, the market will do, the software will do. So you are left with only one decision. Not that software cannot take a stop, but this stop will override the software stop. Software we allow, in the software we allow big stop loss. You don't want the market to hit that stop loss. You can take the stop early if you are not sure about the trade. So, and that's the most beautiful thing about trading. Most beautiful thing about the expert traders, not about trading, expert traders, that they take losses. they have the ability to take loss. They are not emotionally attached to their loss. So enough of it. I'll start the software. Now it's in the play mode. I'm going to increase the speed to say 3x, 4x, because it's a demo. I want to run through it quickly. And so I increase the speed. Now 4x speed that is running. And here, let me clear up. All right. So here, the price is, market has started to move. Market has opened. It's 8:30 now. Market has opened. Now I see that market is between two moving averages. This 21 moving average, which is the green line, and the pink line is 233 moving average, and it is stuck here somewhere in between. So I'm not sure it's going to be a long day or short day. Usually we don't recommend that we trade this way, both. We do not say that we can keep that long and short on, take only trades in one direction. But here, for demo purposes, I'm going to turn both long and short on and let it take trades automatically. And I will use ATM2. ATM2 trades with two contracts, and I will use contrarian strategy, and I'll use scale-in mode and aggressive mode. So let me turn this on and show you what happens.
Orders target filled.
So here one order was placed. Order was placed with two contracts, and on one contract, it already took profit, closed the trade, and only one contract is left now. So only one contract. And here I see the quantity open, unrealized P&L, and the average price and position. The position is short. This red bar shows that it's a short position. All that information. Here in the bottom also, I have the data which will get populated once the trade is closed. So I'll continue to run.
Target filled.
So one trade is complete, and I made $146 here. So I usually wait for a couple of minutes before I start taking trades, but I just started to show you the demo. Is within 1 minute of market open, $146 software has made. Let me try to increase the. Okay, let me show you here. So here, you see here it shows that one trade was taken. In this yellow, it shows when the trade was taken, at what price, and here the profit has been booked, $146.64. So I will let the timer tick.
Target filled.
So one more trade has been taken, and out of those two contracts, one position got closed immediately. For one, we have a larger target, so it's still open. It's still in play. So I'll increase the speed. So okay, so that scale-in happened. Here it's scale-in happened. So second trade also was taken because it got another favorable condition to take trades, and it took the trade. And there were total, the position size became 3, and 2 got closed. And the first trade that was taken got closed, and another for $146. So total profit is now $293.
Target filled.
So the third position also got closed, another $146, and $439 is the profit out of 3 trades now. So let me keep going here. I'm increasing the speed so I get a trade sooner.
Order.
Okay.
Target.
So this time it's a long trade. And another $146 in profit even before we realize, because I'm running it at 10x speed.
Order. Target.
One more.
Filled.
All right.
Target. Filled.
So one more trade happened and target was achieved. So now you see trade buttons disabled here. Trade buttons disabled. Why? Because total profit target reached. Total profit target reached. And now even if I run, the software will not run because the profit target I set at the beginning in the software was $650, and the profit exceeded that target. So the software stopped. So in 8 minutes, we made $733. It was, I won't say that every day you can do it. I shouldn't do it. I traded with two contracts. I always recommend that trade with one contract only, and one contract will give you very small profit, like $35 to $50, and it will take you some 10-15 trades to get this profit level, and it could take you up to 60 minutes. So no way I'm trying to indicate that in 7 minutes you will make $733. It is just a demo of the software. We teach how to size your position, how to keep your losses under control, all that, but this is just to demonstrate the capability of the software. Once you have bigger funding account, when you have become proficient, you can take trades like this. And when you see certain market conditions that, okay, this is the condition that is a very high probability, you increase the size of the contracts. You can do ATM 3, which is 3 contracts. So that's how you make money using this software and the system that we teach. So going back to the presentation, and feel free to type in your questions if you have any. Going back to the presentation, so how this software helps is this way. The software is like training wheels for a bicycle or guide rails in a bowling alley. It keeps you from falling, especially when you are learning. It keeps you from falling. It keeps you in steady your lane, and it gives you small profits, and keeps you from incurring losses. So the goal is to make small profits, like take 5 to 6 trades and be done with it. And even if you take 2 trades and make $100 per account, and if you are using it on 5 accounts, in 2 trades you will make $500, and that's all we need. We need to spend up at the most 60 minutes in a day and be going with our life and do other things. It is not a gig that you should be doing from 8:30 in the morning till the market close. That's 3 o'clock. That's not the intent here. The intent is freedom, financial freedom, and time freedom. We make money quickly in the morning and get going with other things in life. So here is example of how the results look like. This is our these are our accounts, evaluation as well as funded accounts. We trade across, and typical day looks like this. $100 across each account, and this is good living. This is how you make a living from stock market or futures market. So some days are better than this. Some days are not so good. We make only $40-50, but again, our goal is to preserve capital. We try to be defensive. We try to not be greedy. We do not try to kill our golden goose in a single day, because we have spent time on passing evaluation. It takes us about 4 weeks on an average to pass one evaluation account, because we and we do not want that 4 weeks to go wasted. So now our speed has gone up. We are passing in a much faster clip. Once you pass, you get a certificate like this from the funding provider, just to give you a pat on your back that, okay, you passed these evaluations. You are now ready to get upgrade your account to a performance account and draw profits from it. So we started last November. I would say October we started, and November we launched the business. But we have been trading with this kind of model from October, and since then, in 5 months, we have passed 10 evaluations. 10 evaluations we passed, 5 months. But just this week we passed 18 evaluations. We have acquired, we are experimenting with a new model, not new model, we are experimenting with a new funding provider, and we are not offering that to market yet. But last 4 months we have been trading with that, and just this weekend, this was our 4th week, and we completed, we passed 18 accounts evaluations with that funding provider. So we ourselves are getting better in our model, and we are improving our program, our training, our software, all that. So you see about 15 certificates or 14 certificates. 4 more are yet to come. We have just passed yesterday. We are waiting for the certificate. So we now have 10 plus 18, 38. We have passed 38 evaluation accounts. And for full disclosure, this the account that you see in black, we lost it after we converted into a performance account. We made some mistakes, and we lost it. So this is the learning, this kind of learning we pass on to our traders, why they should do what they should do, and why they should not do what they should not do. So all that. So these are the learnings we pass on, our successes, our failures. So you learn from us as well and benefit from it. So how many? 8? I said 10 plus 18, 38. 1 we lost, so 37 evaluations, performance accounts we still have. They are in different stages. They are either we are building buffers on it or profiting from it. So as we progress, we'll show you results of those accounts as well. Now part 2, the decision time. So all is good. I talked about everything about our program. Now you may have the question, you may ask yourself, is it for you? To answer, we'll help you answer this question as well. So this program is not for you if you have a safe job for life. I'm not sure if anyone has a safe job for life, but if you do, I'm sure the billionaires have a safe job for life. They manage their money. That's their job. They manage their investments. But if you are in that, high net worth area, if you were, you perhaps wouldn't have attended this program. But regardless, if you have a safe job for life, this program is not for you. If you have a source of huge passive income without lifting your finger, without doing anything, you are getting a good monthly check from any source, you don't need this program. And if you are happy with your current financial situation and your future, you do not have to be rich. Nobody has to be rich to be happy. If you are happy regardless of your situation, you don't need this program. But you definitely need this program if you want to control your financial future by only spending 60 to 90 minutes a day. That's our goal. You should not be in front of your screen, in front of your computer, or sitting on a chair all day long. 60 to 90 minutes. That's the goal. That's the definition of freedom. So if you desire that, if the last bullet point is for you, then this program is for you. Now, what are your options? Okay, you understood that this program is for you, but you think that okay, um, you want to drop it regardless, whatever is the reason. You can drop it. That's your option. You can delay it. You can say, okay, I'm not ready now for whatever reason. You want to delay it. Um, you can delay it. I would say that delaying it will be expensive. You learn an important life skill late in your life. Um, the price of the program could go up. You might forget about it. So a lot of things could happen. So delaying is also not a good idea. You could think that okay, you are smart enough, you can figure it out yourself. Of course, we all have good life skills. We can figure things out ourselves. We can, if you are DIY kind of person, uh, sure. But it took us 4 years to develop this whole thing. I can show you the timestamp of the files I have saved in my computer. When the first version of the software was developed and saved, I can show you all that, and I'll show you the timeline it took us. The software was ready, but the business model, the market's DNA, the understanding of it wasn't ready, and we did not know. We did not launch it for that reason, that we were not confident that our traders will be able to make money. We were not confident ourselves. We were not making money consistently. Only when we started to make money consistently that we launched it. That okay, now we are ready to teach it to others as well and help them make money. And so it will take you time. Even if you are a smart person, which I believe you are, you all are, and you'll be able to figure it out on your own, but it'll take you a really long time for the price you are going to pay upfront to learn it through us. You could opt for some other trading program. I'm not aware of any other program that teaches you this comprehensive stuff, and at the cost that I'm going to share with you. They charge like 4 times as much and don't even teach what we have developed. The last option is you decide that you are convinced you want to go for a Sliver Bullet trading system. If you have come this far, you deserve to know the price of our offering. It comes in 2 flavors: Sliver Bullet Lite and Pro. And the Lite version costs 4,000, Pro version costs 5,400. It comes with the training handbook, and in you'll get a live group training from us over 4 weeks, and then 4 weeks of support. You get all that. But we are running a discount. We are having a launch offer. We launched in November, and we're still running that same discount, like 10% on Sliver Bullet Lite and 30% for Sliver Bullet Pro, because we want you to buy Sliver Bullet Pro, because that's the whole enchilada. That's the full thing that you need, because it has 3 ATMs, 4 strategies, automatic scaling mode included, aggressive mode included. And we offer Sliver Lining offer to all those who have attended the webinar today. Of course, as I'm not sure if I mentioned, but it comes with 2 months access to Sliver Trades Academy, a weekly group training and support over 2 months. So you get everything. And this software is licensed out for one computer, one desktop or one laptop, and this is for lifetime. This is a lifetime license, no monthly. Once in a year, you have to pay a very small fee just to maintain that, for our licensing server fee. Otherwise, there is this is a lifetime license for you. And Sliver Lining promo we are offering till tomorrow is we also will give you a free 50K evaluation account if you purchase this software. The free meaning, first month subscription, we make it free. The following month, if you haven't passed the evaluation, you get to you have to pay the subscription for it. And we are also developing Bitcoin trading strategy. We are still a month away from it before we make it a strategy and make it available to our traders. But if you join by tomorrow, you will get that free Bitcoin trading strategy as well, which we are going to plan to launch it at $1,500. And the evaluation account will allow you to trade with 7 contracts. It has the profit target of $3,000 and drawdown up to $2,500. And you get first $10,000 you make, you keep. After $10,000, if you make anything, 10% goes to the trading fund provider. You can start the trading journey today with this new model that we taught. You go to slivertrades.com and apply the discount code launch10 or launch30, and I will show you where to go. You go to slivertrades.com, and you go down. You click on this button, buy now, and you come here. You click on the agreement. You read the agreement, because this is an agreement you will sign eventually, and where we'll also note down your computer's MAC ID, because this software is licensed to one computer, and so we note down the MAC ID. So this is the document agreement that you are going to sign, and you have to first read it, and then we'll, after making the purchase, we'll send it to you to sign, and we'll note down the machine ID on that document. And here you go, and at the time of checkout, you log in as guest, and then enter the coupon code launch30 here and apply, and you will get the reduced price. So this is how you're going to purchase it. If you have any trouble, just contact us. I will show you the email address and phone number, so you can make a purchase. And if you decide to do it today, we have sweetened the deal even more. You will take about $500 off, and you get this for $3,300 only. So this is webinar day promo only for today. The deal till tomorrow is this one, which is this. This price is good through April. End of April it's valid, but this particular promo, Sliver Lining promo, is available till tomorrow, and this $3,300 price is available only for today. So here I will take any questions that you all may have. So let me grab the questions out here. First question: if trading with a funded account, we would trade as individuals, taking income and losses at individuals, right? Wouldn't typically losses greatly exceed the IRS's 3,000 annual limit? Typically losses, yes. So yeah, so here we are talking about using other people's money. So the losses that you are taking is not yours. You are not taking that's the beauty of this program. You are not making a loss here. You are somebody else is making loss. You are making only profit. So of course, if you make profit, you'll have to pay taxes on that profit, because you'll receive a 1099 from the funding provider. Say if you made $20,000 in a year, they will give you send you 1099 for $20,000. You pay tax on 20,000 based on your marginal tax rate. The losses, anything that you make, is not yours. You do not have to report those losses, because what will happen is you'll lose that account. If you made a loss in evaluation account, you lose that account. What it means that you have lost the subscription for that account, which is anyway, subscription cost is anyway an expense. It's not a loss. So you have expended that subscription, which could be anywhere from $15 to $50. And if you lose a performance account because you have acquired a performance account, you have lost the upgrade price of that performance account, which is about, give or take, $150. Right, $150. So your loss is limited to the subscription you paid or the upgrade fee you paid. This is 3,000 is a trading loss if you use your own money to trade. I hope I answered the question. So that's the beauty of this program. We are teaching not to use your own money, because as traders, when we use our own money, we get emotionally entangled to the results and we make foolish mistakes. I have done that. My team has done that. I've seen other traders do that. So, and as I mentioned, this software was ready 3 years ago, but we did not launch it because we were not able to do it ourselves. We were not able to help others do it. So we taught others to do it, and they were profitable, but not consistently. They'll make profits 20 days in a row, but then in one day they'll lose half of it. In fact, so even now we sometimes incur losses, but we have learned to cap it. That frequency has reduced, the amount has reduced, and we understand the market DNA much better than before. So our success rate has gone up tremendously, and I showed the 18 evaluations we passed this week. 18, that's like we surprised ourselves. We did not imagine that we could do that. So we are trying to study that ourselves now and try to understand what we did well that we have been able to pass these evaluations so quickly, so fast. So all these learnings we are transferring it to our traders. And the most important, don't trade with your house money. Don't trade with your own money. So I hope I answered the question. I cannot emphasize more on that. And trust me, nobody stops you from trading your own money. People have done that. People go back to, and they make losses, and they call me, hey, I made a loss, I made mistake, can you help me? I said, I'm really sorry to hear about that. I give them a motivational pep talk and say, hey, don't be in a hurry to, it's not a lottery. It's pure hard work like anything else, but it gives you returns like nothing else just by spending 60 to 90 minutes a day. So don't be greedy. Don't cut your golden goose. And hope to get all the eggs in one day. So point is, don't trade your own money. Don't think about giving anything to okay, glad. I hope I answered the question. Sorry, long-winded answer, but I have seen others lose money, and that pains me. So yeah, so this whole program is about the software, automated software, is about learning the market's DNA and understand what strategies to apply for specific condition. And third, use other people's money. It's a business, guys. It's a business. So let me take some other questions as well. But this was important. Thank you very much for asking this. I liked answering this question. So sorry. So this question is about Lite and Pro again. I might in future offer only Pro, because just for a comparison's sake, we have included we have mentioned Lite and Pro versions, but all our customers have purchased Pro. Nobody has purchased Lite. Even with Lite, we can make money. We can show you one trick pony is all you want. You can go for Lite version, but the price difference is so small that people go for Pro version, and that's what we think we should go for. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, price difference is barely 500, and we have, if you purchase it today for Lite version, you are going to get a Pro bundle just for $3,300. So it's a no-brainer. The light version does not won't come with. Let me show you this as well. So if you go for light version, you will see only one ATM here, one button only, and you won't see any of these pink buttons because there is a default trading setting just for a default trading strategy just by clicking any of these buttons. You won't get scale in and you won't get aggressive. You'll have only a defensive mode. Heikinashi, I believe you won't get it either. Or perhaps it is included. Yeah, Heikinashi is included. Heikinashi changes the bar type to a particular Heikinashi. I'm not sure how many people are aware of Heikinashi chart, but this is another way of recognizing the trend. When trend if you see that Heikinashi changes the the red bars into green bars, it goes by the trend, and it plots red bars only when the trend has changed. So this is a good way to recognize trends. So Heikinashi bar could be very useful. So that's part of light version most likely, and but yeah, you get very cut down version. So it's not just more for price comparison, but with both you get same type of training, same type of support, same type of lifetime license. So before signing up, read the agreement and then purchase, and we will reach out to you. But if you have any problem, feel free to email us or text us. If you are reached out to us, we will honor the price as if you have purchased it today. Even if there is a problem, you could not complete the transaction, but if you have reached out to us today to with your interest, I will help you purchase. And one more thing, for this one, will reach out to us. You have to reach out to us anyway, because this is limited to, totally forgot to mention, it is limited to 3 people only today, the 3 purchases only. So we are not showing the coupon code. So here we have the coupon code launch 30, but if you want this price, you'll have to email us, or you have to call us to lock in this price today, and we are going to offer it to first 3 people only, and we will send you a special coupon code. We are not putting it here, that's a coupon code. So you only with that special coupon code you will get this price. So just to limit. So how you will reach us? You will reach us by emailing us at info@slivertrades.com, or you can call us at 331-255-3656. The 2 ways to reach, and this is the website. So let me see if there is any other question. No, the question is not clear. I think the intent is funding providers. Yeah, we have partnership with, if we are affiliates with different funding providers. So they have different prices. You'll see that they offer their retail price is very high, but because we are affiliates, we get special highly discounted price from them. Very special price. Sometimes it is like $70 to $80 off their retail price. So that is the benefit of engaging with us, that you get this very special price through us. So subscription prices, like as I mentioned, $15 to $50 per month, which is nothing. And that's why if you pass that evaluation, you don't have to pay that subscription anymore, because you are going to upgrade that to a performance account, and that upgrade price is one-time price. $150 that you pay for upgrade is one-time price. So after that, you are going to draw only money. You are not giving anything for maintenance of performance accounts or any other fee. So all you have to do is trade as if you mean it. It's trade like it's your own mom and pop shop. You are a retailer now. You trade like a retailer. You buy low, sell high, cover low, things like that. Don't you treat it like a gambling. Don't try to treat it like a get-rich quick scheme or anything. No, it's a business. It's a profession. It's a discipline, and we teach you all that. So I hope I answered the question. It's a sliver. It's a sliver. Yeah, it's a sliver. SLIVER. Yeah, it's not silver. So it's a play. It's a play on the word silver, but it's info@sliver SLIVER trades. Yeah. So just thanks for asking. Many people make a mistake in referring to our name, but it's deliberately we call it a sliver bullet. It's a play on silver bullet. It's a sliver lining. It's a play on silver lining. We are playing with that word, but yeah, it's a sliver. Yeah, it's a sliver trade. So website is SLIVER. We did not make a typo mistake here. So hope. Let me see. We spent 90 minutes. I really thank you all for staying with me for 90 minutes. I hope I added some value to your understanding of the market or life in general. This is how business works. You have to treat it as like your own business. It's a life skill. You learn it today and reap the benefits lifelong. Even if you learn it today, it's like learning bicycle. You'll never forget it. You can use this skill after your retirement if you're not ready to use this skill today. So, but it's going to be there with you. You'll see the market in a new light, new way. You'll be able to manage your investments better because that's the skill you acquire through this program. So that's all from my end. I will keep this slide on for you to take note of our contact details for a couple of minutes and end the call. Thank you very much for joining. Ciao.